Well, well, well. Well, you've probably seen by the title of this video, people. Mckenty, aka the Punk Rock MBA, has from YouTube. And, well, I'm going to have my opinions on this. Some people might not agree with them, some people might. That's why we have a debate. He's quit and walked away from YouTube, and there's various different reasons and allegations flying around, as there was always gonna be on the internet with anyone of this size, of his channel, millions of views, hundreds of thousands of subscribers, blah, 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 blah. The main kind of point in this is the reason, and I don't sit on the fence very often, but I'm kind of on the fence of, is this true or is there something else going on? Does this kind of lead into the allegations that are circling on the internet a little bit more? But probably never going to find out. The guy's walked away from YouTube. He says he's stopping. There's all the allegations that would usually surface in this day and age about, apparently he was grooming his wife when she was under 18 around the time they met. And I mean, you can do a little bit of digging, a little bit of research, and yes, it does kind of line up, but again, there's no proof, and I am certainly not going to throw them allegations out there and say that is 100% is the reason he walked away. The reason he's saying he walked away, however, is a little bit of a kicker, and he's saying that basically he did it all for the money. He was never ever interested. He's never listened to bands such as System of a Down before, which I kind of find hard to believe. It's clearly obvious the dude is into alternative music. You can tell that by the clothes he wears, that kind of stuff. I mean, you've got to really, really, really hate your audience to go out there and dress a certain way and actually, position yourself and put yourself out there in what looks to be a community that you actually don't want to be a part of. I don't buy that at all. I really don't buy that at all. I think that he is definitely into alternative music. I know that he's massively into his drum and bass and his R&B and his rap and that kind of stuff. And, I listen to that kind of music too. It's a day that's being celebrated by a lot of people. It is a day that is being celebrated by a hell of a lot of people. There's a hell of a lot of YouTubers coming out and saying, good fucking riddance, blah, blah, blah. I mean, did I agree with everything he said? No. Some of the videos he made me fucking just couldn't stand him. But some of his videos, I found him years and years ago before I even had this channel, and I thought some of his stuff was pretty damn good. Now, again, there is numerous stuff coming out. Apparently he charges $1,000 for a Zoom call and stuff for interviews and things. And I mean, I would never personally ever do that, but people do. Unfortunately, people get so big on YouTube that they feel that they are owed something. They feel that their time is worth that kind of money. I mean, that's an interview. Like, I just couldn't, me personally, and maybe I'm a different kind of person. If this channel got 200, 300, 400, 500,000, subscribers, I would never charge anyone to do a Zoom call. I would never ask for a fee to do, like, an internet interview, like what he's done. I just think that's massively egotistical and makes you look like a cunt, to be honest. I mean, a lot of what he said made him look like a cunt. It's one of them things, I massively disagree with a lot of his opinions, but it's the internet, people. People are gonna disagree with you. For fuck's sake, people disagree with me all the time. It still doesn't stop me posting content. It's a shame, because if this is true, and this is the actual reason, and he's saying that he only ever did it for the money, and he's never interested in the music, and he's glad he hasn't got to make videos on Linkin Park and Emily Armstrong, the new vocalist, and blah, 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 it didn't stop him making countless videos in the past. Like, he did that about insert X band here, X band there. It's just one of them things. It's a shame that he's saying that, because okay, he's now come out and quit and said he's made enough money. And you know what? If he has made enough money and he did manage to change his own life, fucking well done to him. I started this channel with zero intentions, and they are still the same. Zero intentions of ever making a single penny. Yes, this channel generates a little bit of revenue, but that's because people watch the content. They are enjoying what you do. And interaction and being able to monetize and stuff, they're all massive privileges. Like, if you was to say to me right now, if I was to make one of them videos that you see on the internet of top 10 reasons to create a YouTube channel, making money is definitely not one of the reasons to start, because it's not true. It really isn't. I had to grind my fucking arse off, and still do to this very day, to have the subscriber base and to have the viewers that this channel has. It is not easy. It really isn't. And if you're thinking now like, oh, I might start a channel tomorrow, it's a get rich quick scheme, then fucking don't. Just don't do it. Walk away. That you've bought a camera and you've bought a microphone and things like that, fucking walk away. If you are, the reason you are starting a channel is because you think you will make money, and it could not be further from the truth. Believe me, I still have to work a full-time job just to pay the bills. YouTube is not the way to get rich quick. Finn worked his arse off, regardless of what you think of him, regardless of his opinions, and I am not for 1 minute defending him. I am not. But the guy put the work in. The guy grinded. And he put video after video after video after video out and established an audience. Then unfortunately milked the fuckers dry, which I don't agree with. That's a big, big no-no. I've always been a creative person. This is an outlet for me. I love making content. I love talking about music. I love music. Again, like I said before, if you are not into music, don't start a music-related YouTube channel. Unless you're Finn Mckenty and you're a greedy money-grabbing bastard, because that clearly seems to be the way it's been. But there's... you know when you have that angel and demon on your shoulder? I am sat there and I'm thinking, yeah, you've said this person said this, X allegations over here, Y allegations over there, apparently he's done this, he's done that. He's saying that he reached his financial goals in life and his background is in internet marketing, so which... you know, believe what you will. He is a very, very public figure in the world of alternative music. Finn Mckenty, aka the Punk Rock MBA, is a huge channel in alternative music. He always has been. Like, he's always been in and around the scene that you'll see. His videos constantly pop up in the sidebar and things, you know, when I'm scrolling through YouTube and stuff. I'm having a hard time processing that he's quit because he's just made enough money. Like, you know, that will eventually dry up. That money will stop coming in. He will eventually miss it. You know, you get to a certain lifestyle when you have that kind of money coming in. I'm on the fence. I think the jury's out. I don't want to come out and just say it, but at the same time, my opinions are that something possibly has gone on somewhere else. Without reading into the allegations too much, there's a lot of talk on the internet right now, and there always is. You know, Reddit is full of the boards and stuff like that. I unsubscribed years ago, probably, to be fair. Again, a lot of his opinions, a lot of his takes were very shit, and now, if it's what to be believed, a lot of them were never true anyway. He was just basically saying it, he was just researching things, he was just putting videos out for the sake of putting videos out. You've got to be a damn good actor. You've got to be, I don't know, you've got to potentially have something maybe a little bit wrong up there to be able to fool your viewers that much into thinking that you really don't like music that much to dedicate your entire life to it. You don't do something that you hate in this particular space. It's different having a full-time job that you hate, but you go anyway because it pays the bills, to voluntarily sitting down, given that time to make the videos, the editing, the producing, the thumbnails, the tags, everything that goes into being a content creator. Because again, people, this is not just a 2-minute thing. It really isn't. And I don't think I'll ever stop learning. You don't normally stop learning. I've got my whole setup now. I have my way of producing content, but it just doesn't sit well. Like, you don't do that level of creating something if you simply don't like it. You just don't. Like, I can't. I physically, in my own way, in any possible human way, cannot believe that he's just gone, I've made enough now, I'm fucking it off. Unless he has absolute millions in the bank. I mean, he could have a few million. You know, you look at his views, you look at his endorsement deals over the years and stuff, he probably has got a few million in the bank. And, you know, good on him. It was never the goal of mine to get to that level. It's a very, very, small percentage of people that ever do get to be a content creator full time. You know, if someone turned around to me tomorrow and was like, I will pay you your work wage to make videos every day, then I'd fucking snap the hand off. But I love what I do. I love music. And you have to have a level of love and a level of I don't even know what the words are, but you have to be so involved in a scene to be able to want to do this and create content that you won't get paid for. You know, copyright is a huge thing in reactions. A lot of my videos aren't monetized. A lot of my videos are copyright or copywritten, so I can have them up publicly for you guys to watch, but the monetization goes to the publishers, and I'm completely fine with that. You know, as long as I'm allowed to have the videos up and that I get to interact with you people, and when we go to gigs and stuff and I purchase tickets and things, I get to meet up and have beers and things. That is insane. That is all something that is still kind of insane to me to even think about when I go to these gigs and that. It's a tough one, people. I'm not buying it. I can't buy that he has just gone, that's enough, you know, I'm just gonna get rid of all this income. I'm gonna get rid of all this YouTube money. He's not like 75, 80 and considering like being, oh, I'll have a couple of years of quiet before I eventually, you know, go up the fucking pearly gates. Something doesn't sit well. I don't know what you guys think. I bet you've got some cool opinions and maybe some good and some bad ones. Like I say, the allegations are rife. Something, it might come out, it might not. He's just kind of upped and fucked off. Again, going on the back of some of the allegations, apparently his wife's channel has been wiped. It's been completely wiped. I did watch a video before of some guy scream and talk about the allegations when he was on the podcast that he has done, but it's come out there. He said he just did it for the money. We all know he likes a bit of a troll. I've watched the guy. I've sat in his Twitch streams. I've sat there for a good few hours, and that is not a person that doesn't enjoy something. No one's that good of a liar. They're just not. No one can sit there and not break that character, that persona, that, you know, insert word here to do with that kind of stuff. It's a tough one. I wouldn't just up and walk away from this tomorrow unless I, you know, was forced to work permanent nights or something, and I was sleeping in the day, working overnight, didn't have time to make the content. Yeah, I think from me, when it comes from my perspective, and I'm probably just repeating myself now, but you can't start a YouTube channel with the view of making money. You just can't, you know, unless you've got rich parents or a rich husband, wife, fiance, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever it is that financially supports you and allows you to pursue what is a dream, because it is. YouTube is not a way to live unless you have got the big numbers. We're talking channels 100k plus, you know, that kind of stuff. Channels under it will make a little bit. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm very open with what I say. Mine supplement me certain months of the year. Winter months when everyone's in and it's cold and people just want to stay in and watch some YouTube, I get a couple of extra quid. But it's definitely not livable. It definitely would not pay all of my bills. It would not keep me and M under a roof, shall we say. But, you know, one day it's the dream to get paid to do what you love. Like, that's something that you should aim for. It shouldn't be get paid to do what you hate. Unless the money is fucking insane. But then even then, people have morals. I've got morals. I would be looking for something else. If I absolutely despised what I did for a living, it wouldn't be hideable. I'm not that kind of person. I could not hide my thoughts and opinions or the fact that I just didn't want to be there. And Finn didn't ever come across like that. He was very opinionated, very trolly, but he definitely didn't come across like he was being forced to make those kind of videos. And so much of what he has said, like, you know, I'm glad I haven't got to make videos on System of a Down anymore. I haven't ever listened to System of a Down. I don't believe that for 1 minute. I really don't. I think he's just throwing his toys out the pram. There's a lot of what he is saying doesn't ring true, and a lot of his subscribers are commenting on different people's videos. A lot of people are saying they feel let down, and you know what? Rightly so, because on YouTube you subscribe. What I imagine, but this is just my personal thoughts about why you subscribe to a person. You would subscribe to that channel because you enjoy their content, you enjoy watching them, you enjoy their views and opinions. You might disagree with them every now and again, and that's completely fine. You know, we live in a world where we are allowed to have a conversation and debate things. If you're just going to put, like, dickhead in the comments, then you're just going to get dickhead blocked. There's that many different people now. I don't even fight with them anymore. Sometimes I'll wind trolls up, but nowadays I just go, fuck you. Like, bye. There's God knows how many other hundreds of comments of people that want me to reply. And that, again, that is an honour. That is a privilege to have worked up to that point. You know, it's massively luck. This channel boomed during lockdown. The only ever lockdown in my lifetime, hopefully. The only ever time that they were threatening the world was going to end in my lifetime, hopefully. But yeah, something's not right. It stinks to me. It really does. And if it does come out that that's any other reason, then that's on him. What a scumbag. Brutal honest opinion. I won't miss him. I didn't watch him after a while anyway. Thought his opinions were a bit shit. Thought he was a bit of a cunt. He's gone now. You know, if he's off doing other things and he's making his money, fair play to him. If you can get that bag, grab it. But go about it the right way. Never, ever take advantage of your audience, especially on YouTube, because, like we've seen with other creators, what you have one day can be taken away the very next day. There is a YouTuber I used to watch, Marcus Dibble. Absolutely love the guy. Turns out he's a pedo. Messaging underage girls. Like, I used to quote that guy pretty much every day. I used to use his funny lines. I used to use his quotes all the time. And no, it came out, it was proven, he admitted that he pled guilty in court, and it made me feel sick because I was like, I've supported that guy. I have followed him. I have watched every single video that he's released religiously. I've enjoyed his content for so long. And no, fuck you, you scumbag. You can't be in the public eye to a point. Let's be honest, I'm a fucking nobody on YouTube. I might have a good few thousand subscribers, but I'm nowhere near even Z-list. You know, I'm being realistic here, people. I just swear on the internet to listen to metal music, and you people seem to like it. So, you know, but in terms of the bigger guys, that's going to have a massive effect. You know, some people say to me, your channel's huge. I wish. I really do wish. Don't get me wrong, I fucking love every single one of them subscribers. I can't believe that I have that many for the shit that I make, because it's not content. It's just brain leak. But I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts and opinions are. It's very, very interesting. I don't buy for 1 minute, in my personal opinion, that he's just walked away for the money. I think there's something else going on. It will eventually, no doubt, hit the internet. It'll come out what the true reason was. But I think he's lying. And if he is lying, he's lying very badly, because just look at everything. Go back and watch the old videos. He didn't just start wearing alternative clothing one day, his Vans and his hats and stuff with them logos on. That's someone who's in the scene. That's someone who knows them brands. You know, you don't just buy certain snapbacks that he used to wear if you're not on the scene, if you're not into that kind of music. You don't just research that kind of stuff and go out and buy them certain items. You just don't. So, yeah. But for me, you know, I'm never going anywhere. I will keep making content and keep on uploading while I can afford an internet connection. You know, and if this channel booms, I must apologise in advance, because the content is going to get very strange. If this becomes my full-time job, it's going to get weird. If it's not already, it's going to get weirder. And yeah, I'll be doing all sorts of crazy shit because I won't have a boss. But, you know, don't want to ramble too much. People, what's your thoughts and opinions? Let me know down below. Let us have a bit of a debate. What do you think? But yeah, I ain't buying it. Right, enough taking up your time. I hope you've had a good Monday. I will see you all on the next video. Take care, and yeah, bye for now.